Misfits, people ask me all the time about tools that I use in my life and business to maximize my success. I usually start by telling them one of my most powerful tools is my morning habits. And of course, they look at me somewhat confused. I then explain how important it is for me to center myself and how I begin my day and plan for my success. It's critical to consistent high performance. And it doesn't take me long, about 5 or 10 minutes, because I use a great resource called the 5-Minute Journal. The 5-Minute Journal is the simplest, most effective way I've ever found to start your day in the right mindset, doing the right things, and set yourself up for success. And it is exactly what it says, a 5-minute exercise you can do each day. Let me ask you, if you could reach your next level in your life and business by spending just 5 minutes of focused time a day, would you do it? I bet you would. And I know it works because I've experienced the power of it. And you can get your 5-minute journal simply by going to www.misfitentrepreneur.com/journal. That's misfitentrepreneur.com/journal. Do what I do. Use this amazing resource to give yourself an edge in your performance and your success. Get your 5-minute journal today.
Hello, Misfit entrepreneurs. Welcome to another edition of Lessons for Hannah. Many years ago, I introduced a new format that, alongside our regular episodes, are called Lessons for Hannah. Hannah is my daughter and one of the main inspirations for the Misfit entrepreneur. And I wanted to have a place where she could go and learn from her dad and his Misfit friends throughout her life, even after I'm gone. If you haven't listened to the first episode of Lessons for Hannah, I urge you to do so, as it gives some more background and tells the amazing story of how Hannah came to be in our lives. Lessons for Hannah are short, very useful, sometimes comical lessons that I want to share with you and give to Hannah to help in your lives. Because I want Hannah to have these for her life, I'm going to speak as though I'm talking directly to her. So these episodes are a lot of fun. And if you think there is a lesson that we should include in these episodes, please don't hesitate to send it over to us at support@misfitentrepreneur.com. We'd love to share it. As a reminder, if you are new to watching this show on YouTube, hit the subscribe button below. Give this video a like and comment as well. We do our best to respond to all comments as timely as possible. All right, so here goes this week's lesson for Hannah. Hannah, I want to talk to you about something that separates the good from the great, not just in business, but in life. It's the ability to stay humble and hungry, no matter how successful you become. It's about choosing to be truly a lifelong learner. So let me explain this. I've met some very successful people in my life, millionaires, several billionaires, world-class athletes, innovators, leaders. And if I had to pick just one quality that they all seem to share, it's this: they never think that they've arrived. I'll say it again. They never think that they've arrived. No matter how far they've come, they continue to learn, they read, they listen, they ask questions, they remain curious, and they stay grounded, humble in spirit, hungry for growth. On the flip side, I've seen some incredibly talented people plateau or even fall backward because they thought they had it all figured out. They stopped learning, they stopped listening, they became comfortable, and as in comfort, as they always say, is really a great place to visit, but a dangerous place to live. So what does it really mean to stay humble? It means recognizing that you don't know everything, and that's a good thing. It means being open to new perspectives, willing to admit that when you're wrong, and grateful for people who teach you something. So, admitting when you're wrong and being grateful for the people that teach you something, whether they're a mentor or even a stranger on the street. Humility isn't thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less. That's a big distinction. And it's creating that space for growth. I'll tell you a quick story. There was a time early in my career when I was on a bit of a hot streak. I had some business success, and honestly, I started thinking I was pretty sharp, right? And then I had a meeting with a mentor, someone that was, older, wiser than me, that I really looked up to, and he just lit me up, like, in the best way. He said, Dave, success can be a trap if you let it go to your head. Don't confuse achievement with arrival. The moment that you think you've made it is the moment that you stop moving forward. And in the moment, that hit me, really hard, right? It kind of, knocked me off my perch a little bit, but it was true, right? That conversation really, reminded me to always carry really the beginner's mindset to stay open, curious, teachable. And so now let's talk about the other side of that coin, hunger. Being hungry doesn't mean that you're being desperate. It means that you're driven. It means that you're motivated. You wake up every day with a desire to improve, even if it's just by 1%, right? Tiny gains, they add up over time. And so that means asking questions of yourself, like, how can I do this better? What's a skill that I can learn, this week, this month, this year? What's a book that could open my eyes to something new, right? What's something that's a topic that I need to learn about that I've been putting off, and I need to pick up a book and do that, right? It's all those things. You don't need to compete with others. You just need to compete with yourself, right? The hungry version of you is always looking to be better than you were yesterday. And here's the thing, hunger and humility really work together, right? Hunger drives you to grow. Humility reminds you that there's always more to learn. And together, they're extremely, extremely powerful combination. So how do you live this out? Well, let me give you 3 quick ways to build a lifestyle of humility and hunger. First is keep a learning journal. Write down one thing that you learn each day. Could be from a book, a podcast, a conversation that you had, even a mistake, right? Over time, this journal becomes a roadmap for your growth. Number 2, ask more questions than you answer. So when you're at school or work or just chatting with a friend or somebody that you meet, lead with curiosity. People love to share what they know, and you'll be amazed at how much wisdom is hidden in everyday conversations. And then number 3 is find a new challenge each year. Choose something that you're not good at and commit to getting better at it, even maybe mastering it. Learn an instrument, train for a race, study a language. These things stretch your mind and remind you how to really learn again, right? And keep you in that mode. So, Hannah, I want you to go after your dreams with everything you got. I want you to be confident and brave and bold, but always, always stay humble and hungry, because the world doesn't need more people who think they know everything. The world needs more people who keep learning, who keep growing, who lift others up as they climb. That's the kind of person that I know you can be and really are in life already. And that's the kind of legacy that I hope you carry forward. So wherever you are when you hear this, whether you're 16 or 60, I really hope this lesson stays with you. So stay humble, stay hungry, keep learning. The world is better when you do. I love you, Dad.